Ever wondered how the common pencil, an item found in almost every home, office, and school, is made? It's a question that might have crossed your mind, but you've probably never pursued the answer. Believe it or not, this humble instrument's journey from raw materials to your desktop is a fascinating tale of manufacturing marvel. Picture this: the pencil you absent-mindedly twirl between your fingers during a meeting, or the one your child uses to scribble their first ABCs, is a product of a complex multi-step process. It's a process that begins with a simple piece of wood and culminates in a tool that has been instrumental in shaping human history. From the great works of literature to the most profound scientific theories, they've all at some point been sketched out with a pencil. So, isn't it worth understanding how this mighty tool is made? Prepare to embark on a journey that takes a simple piece of wood and transforms it into a tool for creativity and innovation. The journey of a pencil begins in a forest, where cedar trees are harvested. But it's not just any cedar tree that makes the cut. In fact, only those with a fine grain and easy sharpening characteristics are selected to take part in this journey. These traits make them ideal for creating a pencil's outer casing. Now you might be wondering how these trees are chosen, right? Well, it's quite a meticulous process. Experienced loggers with their trained eyes and knowledge identify the ideal trees, marking them for harvest. Once a tree is marked, it's time for it to be cut down. This is done using powerful chainsaws, a process that requires skill and caution. It's a delicate balance, ensuring the safety of the loggers while efficiently harvesting the trees. After the tree is cut down, it doesn't stay in the forest for long. It's swiftly transported to a sawmill, the next stop on its journey. But it's not ready to be turned into pencils just yet. First, it has to be turned into timber, a process that transforms the raw, rugged tree into smooth, usable slats. At the sawmill, the tree is cut into these slats, each one measured and cut with precision. This process is crucial to ensure that each slat is just the right size and thickness for a pencil. It's a process that requires a keen eye, steady hand, and of course, the right tools. The slats are then carefully inspected, each one checked for quality and consistency. It's a step that ensures that only the best pieces of timber are used in the creation of a pencil. And so, in this way, a cedar tree, once standing tall in a forest, is transformed into timber. But this transformation is only the beginning. The journey of a pencil is far from over. The timber now awaits its next transformation, one that will bring it one step closer to becoming a pencil. The transformation from tree to timber is only the beginning. While the timber is being prepared, another process is taking place: the creation of the pencil's core, the graphite. To the untrained eye, this may seem like a simple process. However, the making of graphite is a delicate dance of science and precision. The first step involves mixing graphite and clay. Yes, the same graphite that's been used since the 16th century, and clay, a material as old as the earth itself. The graphite used isn't just any graphite, it's a specific type known as powdered graphite, which is mixed with the clay to form what we commonly refer to as the lead in a pencil. But here's a fun fact: there's actually no lead in pencils. The term lead is a carryover from the days when graphite was first discovered in England, and it was mistaken for a form of lead. Now back to the process. The graphite and clay are mixed together in specific ratios. This isn't arbitrary. The ratio of graphite to clay determines the hardness of the pencil. More graphite results in a softer pencil and darker mark, while more clay leads to a harder pencil and lighter mark. But we're not done yet. Once the graphite and clay are thoroughly mixed, they're shaped into thin cylinders, the same shape and size as the pencil's core. These cylinders are then placed in a kiln, a type of oven that can reach extremely high temperatures. Just as a potter fires clay to harden it and make pottery, the graphite and clay mixture is fired in the kiln to harden. This process transforms the soft, malleable mixture into a solid, durable pencil core. It's a transformation that's as fascinating as it is beautiful. And there you have it. The creation of graphite, a process that combines centuries-old materials with modern techniques to create something that's used around the world every day. With the graphite ready, it's time to bring the pencil to life. The assembly of the pencil is an intricate process that requires precision and care. This is where our humble pieces of wood and sticks of graphite truly begin their transformation into the familiar tool we all know. The first step in assembling a pencil is cutting grooves into the wooden slats. These grooves are made with an accuracy that speaks volumes about the meticulousness of the process. Each groove is cut to match the diameter of the graphite stick that will eventually sit within it. It's a careful dance, ensuring the groove is neither too shallow nor too deep. Once these grooves are cut, it's time to introduce the graphite. The graphite sticks, smooth and sleek, are placed gently into the grooves. Each graphite stick fits snugly, almost as if the wooden slat and the graphite were always meant to be together. It's a sight that brings a sense of satisfaction, seeing how perfectly they match. But we're not done yet. The next step is to create what we call a sandwich. Another wooden slat, identical to the first, is brought into the picture. This slat is coated with a special adhesive, a glue that's strong enough to hold our pencil together, but flexible enough to allow the pencil to be sharpened without breaking apart. The glue-coated slat is then placed on top of the first one, encasing the graphite sticks in a wooden embrace. The result? A sandwich, with graphite as the filling. Finally, it's time to shape our sandwich into the familiar form of a pencil. The sandwich is loaded into a machine that cuts it into individual pencils. Each cut is precise, ensuring that each pencil is of uniform length and diameter. It's a fascinating process watching a sandwich transform into a set of pencils, each one ready to be put to paper and bring our thoughts to life. What was once a piece of wood and a stick of graphite is now recognizably a pencil. The pencil is now almost ready for use, but a few finishing touches are needed. The humble pencil, that we've followed from its humble beginnings as a tree, through the graphite mines, into the assembly line, is now just a few steps away from being the tool of artists, writers, and dreamers. Before these pencils can be put to paper, they need a bit of a makeover. This is where the paint comes in. You may have noticed that the majority of pencils are painted yellow. This tradition dates back to the late 1800s when the world's best graphite came from China. The color yellow was a symbol of respect and royalty in China. To signal that these pencils contained high-quality Chinese graphite, manufacturers painted them yellow. Even though the source of graphite has diversified over the years, the yellow tradition has stuck around. But a pencil isn't just about the graphite, it's also about the mistakes. And for those, we need erasers. The eraser, or rubber for our friends across the pond, is a relatively recent addition to the pencil. It wasn't until the late 18th century that we first saw erasers being attached to pencils. Before that, breadcrumbs were used to erase graphite marks. The eraser is attached to the pencil by a metal piece called a ferrule. The ferrule holds the eraser in place and allows it to be used without falling off. This small piece of metal, often overlooked, plays a crucial role in the functionality of the pencil. So, after the paint has dried and the eraser is firmly in place, the pencils are sharpened and ready to be packaged. They're bundled together, boxed up and shipped out to stores around the world. And there you have it, a common pencil ready to write, draw, and inspire. With every pencil comes the potential for a masterpiece, a novel, a blueprint, an opportunity to make a mark on the world. So next time you pick up a pencil, think about the journey it has made. It all begins in the forest where cedar trees are harvested and processed into timber. This timber, finely crafted and shaped, forms the body of your pencil. Next, we witness the creation of graphite, a process that combines both science and artistry. This graphite is the essence of the pencil, leaving its mark wherever it goes. The assembly of the pencil is a carefully choreographed dance of machinery, bonding the graphite and timber together. Finally, the pencil is given its finishing touches. It's painted, sharpened, and sometimes even personalized with a name or logo. From a simple cedar tree to a tool of creativity, the pencil is a testament to human ingenuity. Until the next time, keep exploring the world around you. Remember, every common item has an uncommon story.